Today I'll be rebuilding Portsmouth with only Southampton players. Here we have Portsmouth's team, the worst team in the world. Yes, as you guys know, I am a Southampton fan, so obviously I also hate Portsmouth. But in today's video, for the first time in this channel, we're going to be doing a rebuild. But you guys heard correctly, we can only sign players who are contracted to Southampton. So any player that is already at Southampton or any player who joined Southampton throughout this career mode is available for the signings. So in season number 1, we do have 2.45 million to spend. Let's see who we can sign. Okay, so the first player I do want to go for is Golden Boy Nathan Tella. So let's go ahead and try to sign him up. Okay, so we have signed Nathan Tella for 2.3 million. However, in this video, Nathan Tella will be our number 9, our striker in today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and sell a couple players before I make my next signing though, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we have sold 3 players from the squad. Alex Bass for 1 million, O'Brien for 1.3, and Jacobs for 1.2. With the selling of a goalkeeper means we have to sign another one, so we're gonna go ahead and go for Harry Lewis. Not only that, but we're also gonna sign Will Smallbone for a center mid position, or maybe even a cam. So boys, we have completed our last 2 signings of the season. Will Smallbone for 2.1 million and Harry Lewis for 850k. Okay, so we have made 3 signings this season with Nathan Tella up top, Smallbone in the cap position, and Harry Lewis in goal. But let's go ahead and add these development plans to these players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, and at the end of season number 1, we had a good season, finishing in 5th place. Means we're in the playoffs. But let's check all of the other cups before we check the final. And FA Cup was won by Liverpool, and the Carabao was won by Liverpool again. And Papa John's trophy, did we somehow win it? We never win this trophy in this channel, man. Did we go on to the championship in our first try in the League 1 playoffs? And oh no, we didn't. We lost on pens to Sheffield Wednesday. Boys, that means it's another season in League 1. But you know what? I don't mind it when we have these players on the side. Nathan Tella out of 74, Willie Smallbone out of 73, and we have Harry Lewis out of 67. It's time to check the top clean sheets, top goal scorer, and top assists. It is going to be top clean sheets, Harry Lewis with 12. That is an amazing season. Top goal scorer was given to Nathaniel Tella, 24 goals, and top assist was given to Willie Smallbone with 11. So it looks like all the 3 players we signed from Southampton are all good players. Weird, right? I mean, it's just that Southampton are the best team in the world. But you know what? Let's go to season number 2 and see how much money we get and what Southampton players we're gonna sign. Disgusting! Okay, season number 2, we have a lot more money this year with 8 million. Okay, a season has passed, so Southampton have made a couple signings and some players came back from loan. But I think the 2 players I'm gonna try to sign is Jan Valery, the right wing back from France, and Jake Valkins, the left back. Okay, so we have completed the double signing of these 2 fullbacks, Jake Valkins for 1.2 million and Jan Valery for 4.850. They both have now been added to the squad, but let's go ahead and see if we can sell a couple players and maybe sign 1 more player this season. Okay, so we have transferred out 3 more players out of the side. Freeman for 960k, Robertson for 1.350, and David Hume for 2.8 million. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best to sign Jack Stephens, who is only worth 5.5 million. And we have successfully brought in Jack Stephens for 4.650 million plus Raggett. So that is the final signing of this season now that Jack Stephens is in the side. And boys, take a look at this team, especially that right side. They all look weird in a Portsmouth kit. So Southampton fans, if you're watching, yikes, bro. Okay, and at the end of season 2, we finished in 3rd place, 1 place behind the automatic promotion spots. FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Yeah, we didn't win it. I'm just gonna check. Liverpool have won the FA. Carabao was won by City. Papa John's, please, finally. Yes, we have won actually our first trophy. We have never won the Papa John's in my channel. We have finally done it. But as for the playoffs, did we go ahead and go to the championship, please? And yes, boys, we're off to the championship. 2 trophies and 1 season for this Portsmouth side. But boys, take a look at the squad. Nathan Tella is at an 80 rated. Smallbone out of 78. Jack Stephens out of 78. He grew just a little bit. Valery out of 77. Valkins out of 73. And Harry Lewis out of 74. Man, it looks like these Southampton players are carrying this shit team. But as for stats, 20 clean sheets for Harry Lewis. Top goal scorer was Nathaniel Tella once again with 31 goals, and top assist was 15 for Morel. But Smallbone was right behind with 14. But boys, it's another amazing season for this Southampton players carrying this Portsmouth side. Let's go to season number 3, our first season in the championship. Let's see who we can sign. Disgusting! Okay, season number 3, and we have 16 million. That hopefully is enough to sign maybe 2 or maybe just 1 superstar player. Okay, boys, first of all, we need another center back, so we're gonna go ahead and go for Lianco for 8 million. Okay, the signing of Lianco has only left us with 6 million, so I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to sign as many of these youngsters as possible just to have them on the side. Okay, so we have made a total of 5 signings in this season. Ferry for 950k, Lianco for 9.2 million, Simehu for 1.550 million, and Danulu for 720k, and then Caleb Watts for 960k. So everyone but Lianco will be in the bench. He'll be the only one starting just for squad depth and to have more Southampton players in the side. But let's go ahead and add some development plans to the new Southampton players, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, at the end of our first championship season. Okay, boys, at the end of season 3, we just made it to the playoffs in 6th place by 1 point. But let's check the other competitions. Before we check the playoffs, we lost in the FA Cup, and in the Carabao Cup, yeah, we didn't even reach the final. But Did we make it to the Premier League? First try, and yes, we have. We're straight to the Premier League, man. But boys, these Southampton players are growing insane. Nathan Tella, 86. Small Bone at an 83. We have Lianco at a 78 and Stephens at a 79. Valerie at an 80, Harry Lewis at a 78, and Jake Balkins at a 78 as well. Even some of the bench players continue to grow, like Endelulu at a 69, Ferry at a 70, Watts at a 67, and finally Simeu at a 69. But it's time to check the stats for the season. I'm pretty sure Nathaniel Tella got top goal scorer again, but top clean sheets, obviously Harry Lewis with 10. A little bit disappointing, but it's okay. We promoted. That's all that matters. Top goal scorer was given to Nathan Tella with 90 goals. Small Bone with 18 is pretty decent, but top assist was given to this guy named Harness, but Southampton player was Small Bone with 5. But boys, like I said, this Saints side is absolutely carrying Portsmouth back to the Premier League because they couldn't do it themselves. Disgusting! Okay, and season number 4, they have given us 87 million. That is completely insane, bro. This side is definitely going to turn on its head and turn into an amazing side in this season. Okay, first player I have to go for, he is no longer at Southampton, but as long as they play for Southampton once in this video, we can go ahead and sign him. It's going to be James Ward-Prowse. We just went for my favorite Southampton player in Ward-Prowse. We're going to go for my second favorite player at Southampton. It is going to be Che Adams as we move Nathan Tella back to the left. Okay, we have signed my 2 favorite Southampton players in Che Adams and James Ward-Prowse. Okay, boys, we are 1 player off of having a full Southampton lineup, but we're not going to sign anyone else this season. We are going to sell a couple players to make more money for next season, though. Okay, boys, so we have sold 3 players for the money next season. We have sold Harness for 10.7, Hackett for 5.1, and Ugliff for 2.7. But I'm going to go ahead and add development plans to this new side, and let's see how they do at the end of the season. Okay, at the end of our first season in the Premier League, we finished in a decent 12th place. You know what? I'll take that. As for the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, remember the goal in this video is to win the Champions League, which we are not even close at this time. But boys, the whole side continues to grow. Nathan Tella at a 91. His growth has been supercharged because he's been scoring a lot of goals. We have Chele at an 83. We even have Ferry playing in that right wing at a 76. Small Bone 88. Ward-Prowse to an 86. Balkins 83. Lianco 80. Stephens 80. Valerie 81. And Lewis 83. As well as the rest of the Southampton players in the bench have been growing pretty decent as well. But boys, top clean sheets, of course, is going to be Harry Lewis with 9 clean sheets. Not too bad. Top goal scorer once again, Nathan Tella, undefeated. And top assist was James Ward-Prowse, of course. But boys, it's a successful first season here in the Prem. Hopefully we get at least 100 million next season. Disgusting! Okay, season number 5, you know what? 83 million, I'll take that once again. Okay, boys, to start off, I'm gonna go for 2 players and then see how much money we have after that. I'm gonna go for Ibrahima Diallo, who is a CDM, and then Lukeba, who joined Southampton somewhere throughout his career. So we have completed the double signing of Diallo for 24.5 plus our center midfielder and Lukeba for 56 million. So boys, this is the brand new side and we finally have a full 11 of Southampton players. Let's go ahead and add these development plans to all the Southampton players who still look disgusting in these Portsmouth kits. But let's send to the end season and see how they do. Okay, and at the end of season number 5, we have finished in 5th place. We have Europa League football already, man. We're 1 step closer to winning that Champions League we do need, but FA Cup was won by United and the Carabao Cup was won by Chelsea. But boys, the Southampton growth is insane, man. Nathan Tella at a 95, Chele Adams at an 86, Ferry at an 80, Small Bone at a 91, Ward-Prowse at an 88, the new captain, Diallo at an 84, Lianco at an 83, Lukeba at an 85, Jan Valerie at an 85 as well, Balkins at an 84, and Harry Lewis at an 86. And the rest of the bench as well just continues to grow, at least as Southampton players do. But top clean sheets, it has to be the one and only Harry Lewis with 7. Kind of disappointing. Top goal scorer, Nathaniel Tella, undefeated. Still, every season has been a top goal scorer, 25 goals, and top assist was him as well with 12 assists. Boys, we are 1 step closer to winning that Champions League. We just need to qualify for it next season. But let's see what happens at the start of the year. Disgusting! Okay, season number 6 and we have 175 million, bro. Oh my god, man. Okay, I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough money to sign more than 1 player, but the first player I'm gonna go for is Manor Salomon and change his position to our right winger. Okay, and the second player I'm gonna go for is another center back, and we're gonna go ahead and go for Mohamed Salisu. Okay, so we have completed the double signing of Salisu for 67.9 million and 95 million for Solomon. Okay, boys, so this is the brand new side. I think we have a huge chance of qualifying for the Champions League this season. And boys, yeah, looking at these players will never get old. They all still look disgusting in that kit, but let's sim to the end of the season and see how they do. Okay, boys, and at the end of season 6, we have entered the top 4 in 3rd place. These Southampton players are shining in today's video, but the FA Cup, come on, let's go ahead and win a trophy. Chelsea have won it. Carabao, give it to us, and Chelsea again. But we were in the Europa League. Did we somehow win that though? And no, we got knocked out. Okay, we made it to the group stages and we got knocked out by Porto in the round of 16. But yeah, boys, is it a surprise that Nathan Tella is at a 97? This guy's growing insane. Chele 89, Solomon 90, Small Bone 92, Ward-Prowse at a 90, 86 Diallo, 88 Lukeba, 88 Salisu, 86 Watkins, 87 Valerie, and 91 Lewis. And here is the rest of the bench. Top clean sheets was Harry Lewis with 9 clean sheets, which is a little bit disappointing for a 91 rated goalkeeper. Top goal scorer, Nathan Tella, still undefeated, 6 seasons in a row, 29 goals. goals. Top assist was Solomon and Tella with both 10. But boys, we do have Champions League football next season. Let's hope we can win it first try and just end this rebuild. Disgusting! Okay, season number 7 and we have 210 million. I'm gonna take a look at the Southampton side, but we might not need any more players. Okay, boys, there are a couple players I do want to sign just for backup, such as Gavin Bazuno, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign them up and let you guys know who we signed. Okay, boys, we have made the quadruple signing of Cellier for 40 million, Bazuno for 53.9, Kyle Walker-Peters, obviously an ex-Southampton player, of 41.2 million, and LFE, who joined Southampton at one point, then left again for 59.4 million. Okay, and all of these players have joined the bench because we have an amazing starting 11. But it's time, boys, our first ever Champions League season. Can we somehow win it first try? Let's put these development plans and I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, and at the end of season number 7, we missed out on the league title by 1 point, man. But let's just hope we won the Champions League, because that is the whole point of this rebuild. FA Cup was won by United and the Carabao Cup was won by us. Let's go, another trophy, but we came for the Champions League. Then we go ahead and win it. First try, and let's go, boys. We have beaten Atletico Madrid 2-0 in the final. Who knew in order for Portsmouth to become successful, it's just to get the Southampton players because they're the better team. But boys, we have finished this rebuild and look at this side. I'm most impressed by Nathaniel Tella at a 97. It's absolutely insane. Here is the bench as well and some of the players in the reserves. For one last time, let's check the stats. Top clean sheets, of course, it's going to be Harry Lewis. Did Nathan Tella get top goal scorer every single season? And yeah, he has 46 goals, his best every season as well. Make sure to leave down below how many goals did Nathan Tella scored today. And top assist was given to James Ward-Prowse, Smallbone, and Solomon. But boys, that is the end of this video. We have successfully rebuilt Portsmouth with only Southampton players. I hope you guys did enjoy, because tomorrow we also have another rebuild. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as well. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as we're trying to reach 3,000 by tomorrow. So make sure to click that subscribe button because you want to be part of that 3,000 squad. If you guys have not checked out my last video, make sure to check it out. I played the career of Marcelo Flores.